What's up, guys? It's Techno Viking 23 coming to you today with some Raid Shadow Legends. Had a pretty good weekend this past weekend in Raid. It was the 10x for several really good champions, and I had saved up about 120 some ancient shards, planning on the next guaranteed 150 ancient champion, which I usually don't pull on ancient 2x anymore because I pretty much have most of the champions I can get other than like the big marquee legendaries, which I usually don't get. So I've just started saving up for the guaranteed. But when they said it was Kymar and Rhodos, I decided to take a chance, and they had that really good ancient pack for like $19.99, so I bought some additional ones. And I did not get Kymar or Rhodos, unfortunately, but I did pull my second Duchess, which I guess is a pretty good consolation prize. And kind of good timing on that because I was able to use her on some of my arena defense, and I actually managed to get my first platinum finish this weekend. Stayed up till 4 a.m. on Sunday night, or I guess Monday morning, and I gotta admit it was kind of fun. It was pretty intense the last 20 minutes. I haven't felt that much excitement actually playing this game in a long time, but I don't know if I'll do it again. Unfortunately, I didn't get the avatar, which I think they have a pretty low drop rate, so I may have to try again. You know, as long as this arena mess continues and we're able to farm thousands of medals every week, I might just keep at it and see what happens. But it's just staying up to that late on Sunday is pretty rough. But we managed to do it. I crosses off pretty much the last thing I had on my raid bucket list, which was get a platinum finish. And other than, you know, getting beyond hard Hydra in the game now, I've pretty much accomplished everything that I wanted to. So kind of cool. Anyways, the actual point of this video is I wanted to talk about my biggest gripe in the game, kind of overall. And I know people like to complain about the Arbiter missions a lot because you have to go through all the arena stuff. And I'll admit that was really terrible, and I do sympathize with all you guys who are still struggling to get Arbiter. I had a pretty easy time on this account because at the time I was on those missions, the arena was in a fairly easy state. But on my free-to-play account, I went through all the struggles of hitting all the gold milestones. It took me almost a year to get Arbiter on that account. It took me a long time. So I understand. But honestly, once you get past Arbiter, I feel like the worst missions in the game actually come after that. And these are these stupid Glyph missions on the Romantu quests. And I've been working on this for about 2 weeks, this artifact mission here. And this is one of many that I've already done. There are all kinds of these sprinkled out throughout the additional missions for Romantu. And you have to roll basically 40 max substat upgrades with rank 5 or higher glyphs. And all you get here is an ancient shard for having to do that, which is actually kind of a terrible reward for the amount of RNG you need in order to hit 40 max rank 5 substat glyphs. And the problem this is creating for me is kind of similar to some of the other missions in the order that you have to go in to get these done. In that I'm pretty much done with this. We could do 21 Barbarian pretty easy, 150,000, 150 million damage on Demon Lord is easy. We're going to have the secret rooms done on normal tower. We already ran hard tower. We're now finishing up normal, so that's going to be easy. And then pretty much all the rest of these are pretty simple in order to get through. We've already got the Great Hall bonuses at 10 to get done with part 6. The problem is that Doom Tower resets in a week, and I really don't want to have to wait an entire other rotation of Doom Tower to get through this 12 secret rooms, especially on the normal tower since I really don't do it as much. I'm working on the hard tower, farming that now, and we still have 17 to go. I don't know if we're going to be able to get that because I've been working on this for about 2 weeks just to get 23. It's just awful. The RNG with Glyphs is one of the worst things, if not the worst thing, in this game right now. And I'll throw up a couple screenshots here so you guys can kind of see. What I did was the last 2 nights I've run Faction War 21, I just screenshotted all the glyphs that dropped. So number one, it's like you're not always getting the 5 and the 6-star glyphs to begin with. And even once you do get them, it's like you have to then go through and try to roll the RNG on it. Now I don't know if I have any gear that I need to roll here, but you can see here, just looking at my current glyph storage, I don't have anything. Because every night I've been trying to roll these glyphs to get this mission finished. So I am completely out of 5-star glyphs in almost every single category. All I have are these attack glyphs. These basically came from the Forge Pass too, which is kind of funny. So that's the only other source that I was able to get glyphs in to try to get this mission done. We got this big 6-star speed glyph, but I've been hanging on to that because I really don't have anywhere to use it yet. I like to save those for the quad rolls. But see, like, here's the thing. So we have Vlad here. I don't know why I'm going to waste the glyph here, but we'll see if this will work for the video. So we wanted to hit 5%, obviously. But we already had another glyph on there that hit 2%. Let's go ahead and just roll this. And look at that. That's one of the first things that just irritates me so much about glyphs, is given how hard it is to get the 5- and 6-star glyphs especially, you should never be able to fail a roll where it actually hits less than or the same as what it was before. Like, this at very worst should only roll a 3. If the game, I think, worked in the way I think it should. Obviously, that's not how they have it set up, because they want you to continue to pursue farming and having to spend time in the game. Let's do it again. And there we got one. Okay, so we got up to 4, but again, we still failed. We didn't get the 5% that we need. And I'm not going to waste another. I've already wasted 2 glyphs, and I didn't get the 5%. So let's see if we can find somebody else. Or maybe he's got another attack percent on one of his pieces of gear here that we can roll. There's a 3%, so I doubt we're going to get higher than 3%. See, we got a 5% on that one. 4% on the banner. So let's just see here if we can, let's try to get one on these crit. Let's just do it just for science. So we roll that, and actually, okay, there we go. We failed it again. So it should not roll anything less than 2. We'll just burn the last one. Why not? Okay, there you go. 2 failures in a row, and both of them rolled terrible either way. So I think it's just a huge flaw in this game. I hate glyphs. Easily the worst part of the game for me. It makes it so difficult on gear. Especially, let's say, for, where's my Arbiter at? I actually just recently got her to 360 speed. It's taken forever. I had her at 340, like, pretty quickly, and then to get that last 20 speed has taken me probably 5 or 6 months. It's been absolutely ridiculous. Mainly because, obviously, you've got to go for these. You got to get these triple rolls. I think I have a triple roll on basically all of her gear at this point. I have yet to be able, okay, I don't have one on the chest plate, so that's actually the worst piece on her right now. And I haven't been able to get a quad roll banner either. So that's kind of tough. You can see it's kind of low, 20 with 4. But the thing is, like, it's so hard to get these 6-star glyphs. And the sad thing is, as hard as it is to get these, I think I've maybe gotten 6 or 7 of these in the entire time I played this game. Is this could very possibly roll a 3 or a 4 and fail after it took me probably a month to get one of these to drop. And it's just so awful. I'm not going to waste it, obviously, here, because I'm saving this one until I get a quad on something, and then hopefully it will roll the 8. I think I've hit a couple 8s on her. I've gotten lucky on a few of these. I think I've hit, yeah, I got 2 8s, looks like. And that's pretty much the only 2 max speed glyph rolls I've ever hit in this game. We're on those pieces of gear, and I would have rather saved them for a quad, but I just had to do what I had to do in order to get her speed up to where she can be somewhat competitive in gold 5 and higher up. So I don't know, guys. It's just annoying. You know, you farm faction wars so much, you just get these glyphs and then they just never work out, it seems. So I don't know. Hopefully we'll be able to finish this up before Doom Tower resets. Otherwise, we're gonna have to sit here and wait even longer. And I'm pretty sure there's gonna be another one of these coming up in the 7th set of missions, because I know there were a couple in this one, and I can't go back and look, but there were a couple more in this section here. So if you're thinking about trying to get Ramontu at some point, I mean, the only thing I can tell you is save all your glyphs, all your 5-star glyphs and higher, because you're going to go through these quests and it's maddening. It's going to be awful. So, but I really wish Plarium would take a look at these. I don't really hear too many people complaining about glyphs, but I think it's one of the most important aspects of the game because you use it to enhance your gear. But at the same time, I think there's just way too much RNG involved, and it just feels terrible when you finally do get those good glyphs to drop, and they roll worse, or they roll the same as what you've already got on a piece of gear. You should at least, like I said, I think be able to get guaranteed like +1 every single time. Like, so even if you're failing the rolls on the 6-star speed glyph, you know, it should be like at minimum it rolls +1 of what you have. So if you have a 4 on something, it would roll you a 5. Then you could roll another one, and if it fails, it gives you a 6. You know, I think that's the way the system should be changed. It would benefit a lot of people, it'd make a lot of people happy, because again, this is an area of just total RNG in the game where it's very hard to acquire these glyphs, and then it just feels so terrible when you can't get the rolls to go your way, and then you get stuck on these quests, then they just take forever, and it feels really awful when you could, you know, like I said, I could easily be done with all this stuff here and be on to the next set of missions if we could just get these last couple of 5-star glyphs. to hit for us. So that's going to do it for this video, guys. Let me know what you think down below. Do you hate glyphs as much as I do in terms of the way they're applied in the game and how difficult it is to acquire them and to get decent rolls on them? Or are you completely happy with the way the system works? Either way, let me know down below in the comment section. Would love to hear your thoughts. As always, hope you guys are having a great day. Thanks as always for watching, and I will see you again next time.